Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Agoraphobic Engineering, the show where everything takes 3 times as long as it should. In the last episode, I removed the old solar tower and got conveyor pipes up to the bottom of it, so that I'm now ready to put a load of oxygen farms on the end of it, in the vain hope that I won't have to worry about oxygen anymore. So I'm going to be placing a lot of oxygen farms today, which means I should need a lot of... where are they? Bulletproof glass, there, right at the top. How much, let's see, how much does one take? 100, and I'm going to want like 16 of that. 100, so let's put that up to 500. Let's just do that for a sec. I should have enough silicon. Where is this? Yeah, oh yeah, we got plenty of silicon. Plenty of silicon, no need to worry about that. No need to worry about that at all. Now, before I start building those oxygen farms, let's see, 41.8 says, so 42-ish% in the tank. That's, yeah, I'm definitely going to need those oxygen farms. We'll see how full this is by the end of the episode, and more importantly, is it filling or is it draining like it currently is? Because it's already at 41.83 now. That's worrying. It's fine. And final thing to do before I get started, thanks to the channel members. It is thanks to you that I can now call myself a professional gamer, which is obscenely stupid. So actually, before I build the solar farms, I'm going to need to build the conveyors in order to attach the solar farms, and that's too far away, thank you. Come a little bit closer, please. I've got a camera for this. There we go. So, let's look at spectator. Oh god, that's the door. Hello. I'm thinking I'm going to want at least 8 either side. Yeah, 8 solar farms on either side. So 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom. So, let's see. I'm going to need 3 more of these on each side and then a T-piece on the end. I might go with 4 more of these actually, just so it's easier to then expand it. I think that's going to work. So if I get 4 more of these on each side plus the conveyor caps to go on the end, then that should be good for that. I don't know why I'm going back in there with the spectator. I can just do whatever. Right, the cross pipe. I need 8 of those. Small steel tubes again. Okay, small steel tubes. I'm going to actually put more on the auto-crafting. Let's see, small tube. 100? That's not enough. How many large tubes do I have? 100 as well. I'm going to put 200. No, that's 300. I'm going to put 200 of each. Right, all components were successfully withdrawn. Right, now the caps. Don't strictly need them, but aesthetics are important. And then a few of those, so I can build them. I think they take... Yeah, I've been playing too much creative. Yes, they do take interior plates. Right, let's go and let's use my new action relay to close the doors. Yes, yeah. I like this. This is so much better than going into the control panel. I love it. Right, so I'm going to want 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Let's see, yep, that's all good. Then I want the cap to go on the end. Oh no. Yeah, this thing might not have quite enough thrust in all directions. Right. Let's get to welding. There we go. Wasn't that easy now that I've actually figured out how to use this damn thing. Right, I'm going to get to painting things. Let's see, what colours have I done? I've done the grey for the pipes. I think I'll do grey for all of this. And all of that. And then, oh, that's annoying. I didn't leave enough space. Can I get behind it to do this? Yes, I can. Okay. There's the thing. I also need a camera on this. Now I can't put a camera directly on the front of that. Not only because I don't have the steel plates, but also because I don't think you can, full stop. I could, however, put the top camera there, but that would be kind of ugly. How does... I've got an idea. How does this look? Not terrible? TM? Not entirely terrible, at least. I'll put that down for now, and then I don't think I can actually weld it up at all, because I shouldn't have any more components. Oh, I do. I have a bit more interior plate. So, yeah, I'm going to go and get a few more components in that case. Get the components for the oxygen farms, that's what they're called. Jesus Christ. 2,000 hours in this game, by the way. Right, what do I need? I need one of you, and then the top-mounted camera as well. I don't actually think I can fit enough components for all of them in this. So, I am going to make the conscious decision to use the Quasimodo for this, because it has much more cargo space in it. Right. So, what do I need again? One of you, and one of you. And then, how many solar farms? So 8 on each side, so 16 solar farms. Oh, oxygen farms, not so... whatever. They use the sunlight. It's fine, it's the same thing. All of them, yes, that's going to be hella bulletproof glass. Enough that I don't actually have that much bulletproof glass. Yeah, definitely going to have to wait for some of this to get produced.
5 minutes later.
All components successfully withdrawn. Right, how full is this? Pretty full, pretty full. I'm going to start with that. I'm going to place 1/2 of them. It's nice having action relays. It's really nice. Oh god, what was that? Oh, I hit the queen bee. It's fine. It's fine. Right. So, I need a camera, and I need these. Right. And I didn't put steel plates in my player inventory. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right. Well, I can weld up this block. That's fine. The stupid mistake counter is now at 1. Which is 1 more than I'd like, but it's, you know, these things cannot be avoided. They absolutely can be avoided. Why am I failing to breathe? Oh Christ, not again. Right, close the door, close the door. Okay, right. You get to the... no... IIM tag. Okay, so hopefully that works. No, oh god, oh god, oh god. Right, so now I'm going to have to set the oxygen tank on this thing to stockpile, wherever it is. Oxygen tank, there we go. Oh look, it's filling. It has 2 and a bit litres of oxygen. We'll speed that up a little bit. There we go. That's more like it. Right, let's see. I don't need production. I need the inventory. I need steel plates. Right. Now I can leave. 6. Okay. Right. Camera this time. Yes, I can place it. Okay. Right, you can go there. And then I may as well place these while I'm at it. Let's see. I'm going to get the correct colour. There we go. And I could actually place all of them because I should have enough steel plates in the inventory to do this. That's not the right place. That's the right place. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Right. Let's get some of this welded up. I'm going to do the entire top row because then it's easier for me to get the camera as well. And then I can actually get this thing up and running. Okay. Right. That's already double the amount of oxygen farms I had. That is very good. Right. I'm going to come inside. More oxygen farms. More of them. Yes. All of them. More. More. Is it Adam Driver's got Kylo Ren in one of the Star Wars films? I don't remember, dude. I only watched the first two. I didn't even watch the Rise of Skywalker is the last one. The sequel trilogy. They're terrible. Okay, all components successfully withdrawn. Right. Now, time to finish this job off. I wish grid welders were faster in this game. In fairness, I am welding 2 blocks at once, but still. It would be nice. Right, that is everything welded. I am gonna... That's the wrong thing to do. Control G. I'm gonna change the color of this block. Does that look better? Not really. I'll tell you what, tell you what, here's a good idea. Well, I don't know about good idea, but it's an idea. Right. I'm gonna get that color. Can go on... Oh, careful. This, the camera can stay blue. And that as well. And actually I might do the rotor at the bottom as well, just for a little bit of... And the rotor part, if I may. Game, please, please. Please, game, please. Thank you. There we go. Right, so now just all the setup to do, which I'll have to do from inside. I'm running... The oxygen is low in this cockpit. Jesus Christ, why is that? There's nothing... The oxygen tank is empty. The oxygen tank is empty. That's very cool, very cool. That's why I'm building more oxygen farms. What I'm gonna do is... You can show block in terminal off, please. Camera... That is now the O2 tower. Tower? I can't see half the keyboard because the mic's in the way, okay? Give me a break. Always aim at sun is on, so... Let's see, is it? It's working! It's working! Yes! Oh god. Dying. Question is it making enough oxygen to where over a period of several in-game days am I still net positive? I don't know. I don't actually know. That I will have to wait and see.
The next day.
So, after having waited for one full day-night cycle in-game, basically it's not quite enough. The new oxygen farms is plenty enough to fill the tanks when it is in full sunlight, especially when the 8 on the front of the base are also in full sunlight. However, the time when it isn't in full sunlight is long enough that it doesn't really matter, and I'm not then producing any oxygen at all, so it is still draining, unfortunately. So, oh hello. So, I'm going to add some more on top of it. I think if I want to go for aesthetics, which frankly I do, I think I only can add about 6 more onto this. I can't go any wider because I'll hit the antenna, which is annoying. And if I put basically just another 16 on top of this, it's going to look incredibly stupid. So I might even go ahead and put another 8 on top of this. I will see though. But I'm going to have to start by removing the camera and this column block. So I think I'm going to jump in the Quasimodo and see about getting to that. I'm going to get all the components ready. Actually, let's see. So I need 8 of those. And then I'm also going to need a fair few of these In which case, so I think I'll just get as many of those as I can. That's an unknown signal that's within the range. That's fine, I'm ignoring it for now. Chuck some more of the... No. I want those, please.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All components successfully withdrawn. Okay, right. Now I just need a few of these. Probably not that many, but that's fine. And I need a few of those. Might get another few of these just to be on the safe side. But I think that should be good. So I am going to go out and get working. I want to get the camera off. And I want to get the column off as well. Okay, right. Now I can weld all of this up again. Make sure it doesn't explode. Right. Okay, then Control G. Gonna want you on the hotbar. I said you. There you go. And I'm gonna want these. Okay. Okay, right. You need interior plate. Oh, shit. Oh, for God's sake. I did that, didn't I? Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's really annoying, but it's fine. And I'm dying again. Oh, for God's sake. This is why I'm building more oxygen farms.
Thousands of tears later.
Okay, take two. Again. Probably. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Right, I need you to go there. I want one of you there. Then that there. Right. I could actually put 9 on this top row. That's not a terrible shout. Actually, no, never mind. I couldn't, because I'd still have to put the camera on somewhere. Or actually, there's a question. There's a question very much worth asking. Can you put a camera on the front of those? Yes, you can. Okay, that's very good to know. In that case, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put 9 of these on top here. And then what I can do is put the camera, except of course I've just run out of steel plates in my inventory because I only put 10 in there. For God's sake, I'm not good at this. Oh, Christ. 2,000 hours, by the way. 2,000 hours in this game. Right. Go on. There you go. Okay. Right. Weld this stuff up, please. I also forgot that I'll need the conveyor caps on the end, but that's okay. Okay, right. So what do I need then? I need the conveyor caps, I need one more oxygen farm, and I need enough steel in my inventory to place the camera. Okay, right. I have a plan. I have a plan. Okay. Progress is happening. Progress is happening. Slowly, but it's happening. Right. Camera, you want going... Let's see, the light is down in that corner. So, can I place it, please? There we go. Okay. Pipe caps on each end. Okay, then. Now it's just welding it up. And turning the lights on so I can see. And I swear to God, if I don't have enough components for this, I'm gonna flip out. Okay. Okay. Right. It's ugly, but it works. Actually, how ugly is it? It's pretty ugly. It is pretty ugly. But you know, it's fine. It is fine. Hopefully, that makes enough oxygen to kind of counteract the fact that it's not in sunlight 100% of the time. Hopefully. Hopefully. So, trick I figured out is if I look at farms, I go to all of them. Basically, I want this number to be above 600 milliliters per second, I think it's 630 milliliters per second, is the consumption of one engineer. So ideally, if you average it out over the full 2-hour day-night cycle, that should be over 630 milliliters per second over the entire day. Hopefully. And hopefully, the 9 that I've just added makes that possible. I hope. I won't actually know yet, but what it has done at least is slow down the loss of oxygen. So I used to be losing oxygen at a rate of at least a couple of % per day, which was quite scary. Now, I think it's only in the region of about 1% per day, roughly, over the entire day cycle. So, I will keep monitoring that. Ultimately, I do kind of want to go to the bottom of the asteroid and make just a gigantic oxygen farm array on the bottom that sees sunlight constantly. That would be the ultimate end goal. That is also not going to happen for quite some time, partly because I don't have the storage, and mostly because I really can't be bothered right now. But it will happen someday, I hope. So a quick little aside regarding finding asteroids with different ores on them. Someone mentioned in the comments somewhere, I don't remember if this was on the Steam Workshop or on YouTube, someone mentioned that they had managed to get asteroids to spawn with a drone by just flying it out really far away. I think they said about 30 kilometers. I'm going to try that in between episodes on a different test save just to see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does work, cool, I'll try it in the next episode. Another suggestion I've gotten on that is in reference to the large grid ship that I plan on building to kind of get around having to use drones. And that is to make that ship kind of similar to the ships in The Expanse, the books and the TV show. And what they have is they've only got a significant amount of thrust in one direction. So they have huge thrusters in one direction and then only small maneuvering thrusters in other directions. So if you want to go somewhere, you have to accelerate with the main thruster, and then in order to stop, you have to basically do a flip and burn. So you flip the ship 180 degrees and then burn the opposite direction in order to slow down. That's a really cool idea, and I think I'm going to do that if the drones don't work. So, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, take care. Bye-bye.